Hello everyone! Today we're going to be taking a look at these two new 3x3 shape mods designed by RCPongo. So these two cubes were designed by a puzzle designer known as RCPongo. He originally 3D printed these designs and I tried them at Nationals last year, and so it's really exciting to see these getting mass produced now. I'm going to start off with this one. I think it looks really cool. On the cubicle it's called the Troy 3D Star, also known as the Dueling Tetra. So let's do some first turns. Alright, so it actually turns pretty well. The turning isn't too fast, obviously, but I don't really need it to be too fast in a shape mod like this. But actually, the grip is kind of fun. You can kind of grip it in these grooves. So as you can see, these type of triangular faces here, it's like two triangular pyramids intersecting one another. And on opposite sides, we have the yellow here and the yellow here. And that's how the color scheme works. We have the blue opposite the blue and the green opposite the green, red with the red, and this introduces some interesting parodies. So we do have some supercube elements because of these centers. They actually have 8 stickers on each centerpiece. So if you can't see it already, this is the centerpiece, these 4 guys are edges, and these guys are corners here. So I'm just going to go ahead and scramble this, and let's see how it looks all scrambled up. So this puzzle looks pretty cool when it's mixed up. Obviously it doesn't shapeshift, so it's still the same shape, but there's so many colors on each piece that it really looks like a jumbled mess right now. So I'm going to set this one to the side for now, and we're going to take a look at the other puzzle. So this is like the truncated version of the same puzzle here, and so instead of tips extending out, they've been cut off, and we have a flat face here that also has the colored sticker on it, which is the same as the rest of the face around here. The turning on this one is basically around the same. It's slightly slower than on the other puzzle, might be due to some tensions, but it's definitely very easy to move on each face. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and scramble this and see how it looks all scrambled up. Alright, so once again, it's kind of a jumbled mess of colors. I'm wondering how difficult this is going to be to solve just because of all these edge pieces. I'd imagine that there are a bunch of like duplicate edges, so it might be a bit tricky. Like for example, this red and green looks like it's the same as this red and green. So we'll probably have some parodies while solving. So I'm going to go ahead and solve both of these puzzles, and I will be back when I'm done. Alright, so I'm back and I solved both of these puzzles. And they're a very fun to solve. I solved the truncated version first, and I found this one slightly easier than the other one because when you're inserting these corners, you know what this flat color is going to be. There's 4 colors on each corner. There's the 3 triangular sides, and then the part where it's cut off, there's a color there. And I could say that based on these 3 colors here, what color I needed to insert. So I know I need to insert this one of 2 yellow corners. On the other hand, with this puzzle, if I see that I need to insert a corner in between these 3 yellow pieces, there's no yellow on this corner to tell me which one needs to be there. In that case, I need to look at these smaller pieces here, the blue, green, and red, so I know that there needs to be a blue, green, and red corner piece in there. I did have a little bit of trouble on this one, just because I had a flipped edge in here, and that made the last layer not quite right, so I had to go back and resolve that. But other than that, the solve was fairly straightforward. So when you're solving these things, it does take a minute or so to wrap your head around how the color scheme works and where each piece needs to go. Overall, the solve was very fun on both of these puzzles, and I would definitely recommend it if you're into 3x3 shape mods. So that basically wraps it up for my overview of these two 3x3 shape mods designed by RCPongo. I'll have a link down in the description below to his YouTube channel where you can see the original videos of the prototypes. And if you want to buy these puzzles from the Cubicle, I'll have a link in the description for that as well. So that's about all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.